Hello everyone, so today we'll be seeing how to set up Pinterest pixel conversion API for our systemeiofunnels. So let's get to your Pinterest and then come here from under business and come to conversion. I am already here, so go to setup API. Okay, we just need to generate this access to, and first of all go to your server container of your GTM. So I already created this and I am here already. Tag configuration, search, you need to click on this discover more tag types in community template gallery, because this is the thing you just need to search on. Search for Pinterest. Yeah, this Pinterest API conversion tag by Pinterest. Add to workspace. Add. Now you need the advertiser ID, right? So how to find the advertiser ID? You can just find it from the URL. You see, this is the advertiser ID 5491. If you also came up to setup API, you'll see this is your if I just search it, this is your advertiser ID. Just copy this and go back there, put it here, API access token, and then click on generate access token and copy this code and set it up here. Inherit from client and set up the trigger. So how to set up the trigger? You need to go to your browser container. You need to create a GA4 tag. I'll show you, because this is the client sending the event to our browser to server container. It's working like mediator. Let's say this is your dummy GA4 ID. You can just get the original one, and I am putting generate lead. And when to trigger? When someone, okay, I already have a lead here. As you can see, when someone visiting my thank you page, as you can see, this is my thank you page URL. Submission confirmed. So when someone visiting my thank you page URL, so I already have one. I'll show you. Okay. No, I think I don't have one. So let's say I need the actual the GA4 ID. I think I'll get it from here. I already have this here. Copy. So how to set up the server container? If you want to know, I'll just put the URL previous video URL somewhere else on this video, like suggesting video maybe, so that you can just have a look how to set it up. So you first need to set it up, get the measurement ID from your GA4 and name the event, generate lead, and I already created the trigger. So you see lead trigger, save it and publish the browser container. Now go to your server container. So when this will come up, you created an event called generate lead, right? You see, you created this event. What you need to do, you just come here on browser server container, click on triggering and click on new, trigger configuration, custom event, put the event name here and name it with your as per your need. Okay, Pinterest, save, then save it, and you need to publish the container, both browser and server. Whenever you make changes, you need to remember, if you don't publish it, it will not go live as per your need. Okay, so how to test it? I'll check both the site. Go to tags and give it a preview. Okay, let it just load. It may take some few seconds to load due to network issue, maybe their server issue. It's not a big deal. Okay, now I am on my home page. Refresh it. I'll give it a good refresh. Okay, you see our server is receiving events. So now if I just submit this, I should receive an event called generate lead, right? Wait a second. You see generate lead event has been came up and Pinterest API has been failed. So let us check why this thing has been failed. So message invalid request, event API ID is required property. Okay, that's it. So go there. Okay, I'll show you. We already have passing the event ID, event data. Okay, event ID is not there. So what you need to do is click on browser, go to tags, open this lead event. Okay, go to event parameters, click on add parameters and put call event ID. You know how to get this. I'll show you. The request they showed it's failed, so I'll just get the ID. Yeah, they need this thing. I'll just copy this parameter and go there on browser container and just like put it here, and then the value, click on plus icon, click on plus icon, click on variable configuration, click on here and search for event ID. Okay, so search for event ID. I have already have this one. You just add this unique event ID by step.io. I already have this one, so you know, choose template. I'll just name it event ID, save it. So you have this now, save it, submit, publish. Okay, you now have this. So how to test if this is working or not, if this is get failed or succeed, to test it out. Okay, now I'll get back to my home page again. You see, we should receive events is still a page view. Okay, fine, that's great, cool. So now submit the form. Okay, you see we came up on this page and we have this URL. So this should fire an event call from server side. So click on generate lead, tags. This time it is also failed. Let's see what does it says. Event ID required property. Okay, so how to send it? Come here. Okay, so override client data, I will add event ID, action source. No, yeah, this is the event ID, and I'll create a event ID. As I am passing this, you see, I'll show you how to get that event ID. Event data, you should get a event ID parameter. Okay, event name, client hints, client ID, client event location, IP override. So I think we need to test it again. We just okay, generate lead came up again. Here you see, this time it should fire. Last time it did not came up, it took some time to host. Okay, go to tags. You see, your tag is succeed. That means you don't need to choose override inherit client, because we are inheriting direct from the client of GA4. So our server side tracking for our system.io funnel with deduplication is been successfully done. And deduplication means if I just put this ID on the both, okay, give it a refresh. So you put the ID, event ID on the server container, right? You need to put it also on your browser container. So I'll show you. Pinterest tag lead web, right? So here we need to add a parameter called custom parameter, add row, event ID, and we already have event ID, right? Event ID, this one. You just save it, submit and publish this. So this will automatically ensure your deduplication from browser and server side, as you are sending this from you are sending the event ID from browser and server at the same time. So that's the way it works of deduplication. So on this video you learned about how to set up Pinterest conversion API and deduplication at the same time. So that's it for now. Have a good day.